In your opinion, it's just an opinion, why do you feel at this particular point that the recidivism is so high if they're getting all this education in these particular systems, and what's missing in this whole thing?
Well, again, you asked for my personal opinion, so I guess that's what I would have to give you. I'm not sure they're getting everything they need when they are in those prisons, number one, obviously. I don't know how much faith-based interest they're getting in there. And when they get out, I think that it becomes a huge challenge to these people. How are they accepted in our communities? Who steps forward and gives them an opportunity? Who says, I'm willing to give you that job? I'm willing to work with your families. Where do we build a family unit for these people? What is a family unit to these people? How are we as a community, the faith-based, the municipalities, the schools, the business climate, how are we all working together to be aware of who these people are when they come out and say, it is our job to give them the help they need so that they don't land back in the prison again? And to me, I think that's what we're missing. I'm going to go out on a limb here, Tim, and tell you that I really do believe that family can be and needs to be a surrounding of people that care for you, love you, nurture you, enable you, and enhance your ability to grow and be successful.
Why are you going out on a limb to do that?
Because I think sometimes when we talk about family, we only are thinking of family as mom and dad, brothers and sisters. Okay. And I look at this city that I get the opportunity to work in now with over 300 employees. This is one of the best families that I have ever been a part of. And we care for each other like family. We ask each other to participate like family. We expect people to be ethical. We have a code of ethics. We have a behavior pattern that we follow. We love and care for each other, and yet accept the differences that are among us. So yeah, I think, again, our job is to demonstrate that family and love and support can be all around us. And if you end up with a single parent or not in that traditional family, it can be harder and a hardship, but look for what is around you and surround you that can be supportive and help you build that character that you need to be. And I think that's really important.
You as a person, I know, are known as a person of integrity within the community. Faith-based or community-based, how would you plan for the future, you and your staff for that matter, or help lead some type of character-based, asset-based, whatever, into the community to the adults, and how to train them? What can be done there?
Well, again, I hope we come in contact with many adults daily as a staff from the city, from the government, so to speak, the 300 plus employees here. By the time you think of all the departments and all the people that we're in touch with each day. Well, part of teaching is that mentoring. Do we reach them with respect? Do we speak to them with caring? Do we act in an ethical manner all the time? When we hold a city council people, do we have high expectations about how people should be treated and how they should treat us? I think that's one really good way. You're on television, you're in the public, as you are seen, that's how people think maybe they should act. I have always said, even though I was a teacher, that the absolute best learning that you can do is in observation. And so if we are setting an example that someone can observe, we are teaching every single minute. If I choose to enter this community and I am not full of integrity, or I don't treat people in an ethical manner, or I don't care about people, think what message I'm sending to the people I come in contact with. And is that what I want to teach? Each of us as an adult has that responsibility, but I really do think that people don't just necessarily act poorly because they want to, but they really haven't had maybe an example to follow, or they've been treated poorly somewhere else, so that's how they behave back. And every day, if we lead by example, we will teach somebody. I'm convinced of that.
There's 11 to 13,000 people attending in Kootenai County church services, okay, on any given Sunday morning. Have you ever wondered where this group is during the week? In your own mind, have you ever wondered really what they're doing when it comes to holding up the moral values of our community? That's a lot of people. Do you ever wonder in your own head, where are they when we're voting on some of these issues, or do you think that we're actually out there?
Well, no, I think you're out there. We run into you all the time. We see you. We know people that are, you know, if I'm attending, unfortunately, hopefully a wedding, sometimes a funeral in a larger congregation where maybe I don't attend, I see those people in the public all the time. They are the people often, in my mind, that are mentoring, that are making sometimes differences that you and I don't know about, Tim,
Right.
that they're taking care of a neighbor or doing a lot of those things. I think that they're there. The ethics, the morals and so forth of this community, without people that have spiritual belief and practice spiritual belief, I can't imagine what this community would be without people that have those beliefs that push them towards being better.
In one sentence, in your opinion, what is the answer to the drug and alcohol problem from your seat? If you were going to give it in one statement, what is the answer to this, the main thing?
Community involvement, education so that they all understand what it is, and a passion to make a difference so that the entire community steps forward and takes part. It can't be the responsibility of government, faith-based, your next door neighbor, or the family only. It's not the problem of one, it's the problem and the solution in all of our hands.